Today I'll be creating some iCarly inspired outfits from some things that I thrifted. So if you're in your late teens to early 20s, mid 20s, and you're aware that iCarly got added onto Netflix, you're probably binge watching it right now, which I am certainly doing. And I remember as a kid when I watched it, I always thought that they were wearing the coolest things in the world, and I think that the children's fashion industry was just a scam because everyone is just wearing so many layers. Like, even the men will have like 3 layers of shirts on sometimes. I'm not sure why the fashion department of iCarly and all of the other Nickelodeon shows had to have everyone in so many layers. Like, I'm aware that layers were a trend at this point, but there is a lot going on in iCarly. And as I was rewatching it, I felt so inspired by it. And obviously recently I've been hyperfixating on the early to mid 2000s. I think they were just such an iconic period for fashion, and iCarly is no exception to that. So as I was watching iCarly, I was like, shit, I want to dress like that. Not in my day-to-day life, of course. Like, I'd probably get some very strange looks if I hopped out of the house looking like Carly Shay. I spent about $100 total. At first I went to like a local thrift store of mine, and local thrift stores are like just automatically cheaper than Goodwill, and they also had a lot of sale clothing items. So since I was trying to find the ugliest shit I could, it was pretty easy to find things that had the discount colors of the week. So I got a lot of clothes. I spent like $65 at that place, and then I needed something specific that I could not find at that thrift store, so I had to make a trip over to Goodwill, and of course I found like 3 other things that I wanted, and then boom, $30 fucking at Goodwill for like 4 or 5 items. Not all of the things that I'm going to show you are things that I bought at this thrift session. Half of it is just me using what I got. I couldn't just like buy several outfits exclusively at the thrift store. I, first of all, don't have the money for that, but I also don't have the brain power. I really wanted to get this as close as I possibly could, but it was kind of hard, of course. It'd be easier if I was planning this like weeks in advance, but I fucking wasn't. I had to get this out as soon as possible. This was plaguing my mind. I tried to mostly buy things that I could kind of style in my day-to-day life, but I feel like half of it is probably going to be used as scraps for sewing. Like, I'm not gonna just fucking waste it, and I don't want to donate it back. I mean, that thrift store that I bought is not even accepting clothing donations. They have so fucking much, so I think I did them a favor by purchasing an entire bag of unwanted clothing. Some of it I do think I'll be able to style with the whole like 2000s trend, or Y2K as some like to call it, which is not accurate. When people talk about Y2K, they want to talk about the early 2000s, but I guess like hashtag early 2000s isn't as cool. But with this specific time period, there's a lot of things that can be styled and can look good like nowadays, but there's a lot of it that just needs to be left behind. There's some even I can't bring back. Yeah, I think you'll see what I mean. 5, 4, 3, 2. I have my first outfit on right now. I think I'm gonna show my outfits by person. So we can start with my Carly outfits. This outfit was specifically based on an outfit she wore, I think at the end of the pilot episode. The scene at the end of the intro all the time where she's like throwing the hat up or whatever the fuck. And I just saw this at the thrift store and I was like, oh my god, like that's it. It's not it, but it's it. And I wanted to match a similar red to Carly's shirt in that outfit, but it was kind of hard. I had to go with the Decemberist tee. I don't think Carly Shay was hip enough to rock to the Decemberists. I think she likes to think she would be, but she's not. I also have blue jeans. One issue that I'm coming across is if you watch iCarly, you will notice that everything the women are wearing is like skin tight. And I think that's because since they're doing so much layering, they can't afford to have baggy clothes in case they want to layer it over or under something. It has to fit them, so it can't like be bulbous. And you know, I just couldn't do that. Like when I was at the thrift store, I was looking through small, medium, large. I just had to find things, and I already had this Decemberist tee because I'm a fucking nerd, I guess. And neither of these shirts are skin tight, which, you know, if I looked like this, I'd be serving some genuine iCarly, but it's this, so. Yeah, I don't think this is as authentic as I would like it to be, but it is quite accurate for what I could do. I think I'm gonna have trouble with the accessorizing of these outfits because I spent so long putting the actual clothing together. I don't know what the fuck necklaces Carly Shay wears. I know she has that one with the stupid guitar on it, but I don't have that. I think she does wear a lot of gold, so I don't know. Here's another outfit that is very similar to one that Carly specifically wore. She loves the red shirt and the black vest combination. She wears it a lot. I did buy this shirt at the thrift store, and I had to go to Goodwill to find this vest. This vest does not fit me. It is safety pinned in the back, but that's okay. You don't have to see that. I'm also packing some plaid red pants. One inaccuracy that I've noticed is that this is quite a low dip for a v-neck. I think this is a little bit too much cleave for Carly. This is after I like pulled it up a little bit. One thing that I find really funny about Carly's wardrobe is that the costume department really loves to give Carly a little bit of edginess, and I'm not entirely sure where that actually comes from, because I mean, Sam is the one who's always pulling shit and getting arrested, right? What does Carly do? I guess they just have to make Carly seem a lot cooler than she actually is. Alright, so now we're getting into some more questionable territory. Let me walk you through my thought process here. So, Carly isn't like huge on button-ups, but I really liked this pattern for her. So I just went with it. When you have a long sleeve in the iCarly universe, you kind of have to pair it with a t-shirt and also a camisole. So that's exactly what I did here. iCarly needs to have the muted vintage t-shirt colors. I gave her a Nirvana shirt because I feel like Carly is the type of person who says they like Nirvana but only listens to Nevermind, which there's nothing inherently wrong with. I'm just saying that sounds like some Carly Shay shit. I went with a bright pink camisole because why not? I wonder if this would look any better if I tucked away the collar. It might be a little better, but now it just looks like I'm hiding something. I'll just put my hair over it. Yeah. I also paired it with a little denim skirt. Yeah, that's what I've got going on here. Putting these outfits together was so hard because I had to throw away all of my knowledge and opinions on fashion as I know them. So when I was making an outfit, I'd be like, oh, like that looks too ugly. But then I'm like, wait, it's supposed to be ugly. So that's how I concocted this. I am back at it with the graphic tee and camisole combination. One thing that I've noticed throughout iCarly is that people like to wear camisoles over t-shirts with words on them, which is kind of weird to me. Like, you don't want me to be able to read that? I mean, like, I didn't care that much anyway. So this is the top that I got at the thrift store. And then I knew it needed an ugly pattern tank top, so I got one. And then I decided that it needed another layer and that it would be this little cardigan. I don't know how much Carly would wear this specific pattern, but I think the rest of it is pretty accurate. I've noticed that she really likes to wear bright colors. I've also got my dark blue jeans back on. One inaccuracy though, if we want to get real technical, this is an American Eagle shirt, and I don't think you're allowed to wear brands on TV unless you're authorized to do so. If this was like a real iCarly outfit, this would have to say some dumb shit like toothpaste hoarder on it. Here is my next Carly-inspired outfit. I thought this tank top would be a really nice fit for Carly to fit her pseudo-edgy persona. I saw this jacket at the thrift store and it gave me very Carly vibes, but I don't think she's actually ever worn one of these jackets. I think it's just a general Nickelodeon thing. I have seen her in denim jackets, but it's got that like layered look, so I thought it would be nice. And then I got this vest at Goodwill, which, you know, it'd probably be better if it actually fit me. It is quite big. But I have seen both Carly and Sam, I think, in one of these vests, and I had to put it with some outfit, so it ended up being this outfit. It's good if I like pull it down if I pretend it fits me. I'm also wearing a denim skirt and some knee-length leggings, which I don't think I've seen Carly wear them specifically in the show, but like I know that she would. Here's another Carly outfit. When I saw this jacket at the thrift store, I was like, oh my god, that is the most iCarly looking jacket I've ever seen in my life. And this dress is quite fitting too. Very bright and very ugly. I also paired it with this little Vans shirt. The only issue I really have with this outfit is the shirt. I don't think it goes as well as I would like it to. It was hard to decide if something was too ugly for them to wear or ugly enough for them to wear. But this jacket is the most Carly vibes I could possibly hope for. It's really tight too, which I think makes it more accurate. You have to stretch it to even zip it up, which is really weird. It's like elastic. Here's my final Carly outfit. I bought these two tops at the thrift store. They reminded me of something Carly would wear to, like, I don't know, a concert or something, where she has to look like a cool teenager. And then I just put on this coat because I didn't know what else to put on. Also got the dark blue jeans. I was gonna wear a black skirt, but I figured that'd be too goth for her. This is my first Sam outfit. This one I based off of a specific image of Sam. The bright pink camisole. I have a pale yellow Paramore shirt. I think Sam might probably vibe to Paramore, I'm not sure. I could see it. I got this little, I don't know, graphic jacket of some sort, and I also got the capris. Sam doesn't really wear a whole lot other than capris, and she really likes to wear the plaid capris, but I did not see those, and I also did not want to own them because they would go into the trash. If you watch iCarly and pay attention to everyone's jackets when they're zipped up, they're not allowed to be zipped up more than halfway. It's like a universe rule of iCarly. I didn't thrift any of this today. I just put this together to show off the capris, which is kind of pointless because I show off the capris in other outfits, but it's cool because this one's really good. This is a really good outfit. I feel like Sam is a lot easier than Carly to style because her style is more predictable. I started off with the classic plaid half buttoned up flannel and graphic tee, and I got some capris. This particular little shirt is a little bit too big for my liking, so I have it tied up in the back. I thrifted this shirt and I thrifted these pants, and this is a McDonald's shirt. I bought this one like months ago at a different thrift store, specifically because it reminded me of iCarly, and I was like, why the fuck would I ever wear something like that? And now it's like I knew the future. It's like I knew I was gonna make this video. Here's my next Sam outfit. I thrifted this long sleeve top, this vest, and these brown capris. Charlie, that was rude. You know what rude boys get when they're rude? They get unconsensual cuddles. Are you gonna poop or not poop? He's thinking about it. I'm not sure if Sam would really wear Hello Kitty merch. Obviously she wouldn't, like in the iCarly universe, but I think in real life she would think she's too good for that. But at the same time, with Sam's character, the way she dresses is kind of like white trash, I guess because of like her background or whatever, and she's supposed to be like trashy or something. And I feel like when you grow up kind of white trash, you get a lot of Hello Kitty merchandise, or at least that was the case with me. It's just one of those things that I think are easily accessible, and then you get a lot of it. The way she's styled is really easy. It's mostly like plaid, brown, and muted colors, and stripes. Like that's a pretty easy rule to follow. So I incorporated all of that. I thrifted this shirt for Sam, and then I paired it with this little half-arm hood thingy. The shirt does not zip. And I think it's because I have boobs, which is unfortunate because I was actually looking forward to wearing this shirt because I think it's cute. And of course I got the brown capris on. Hi. Charlie, that's not doing anything. He just barged in to come scratch the wall of his litter box. That's it. I'm not quite sure why this shirt is so small or why they put the zipper in such a weird place. Just put it at the back. Wouldn't have been an issue. I've noticed Sam wears a lot of sleeves that are like not very long but not short. And I think it's because the costume department wants her to have like a little tomboy look, which is such a dumb word, but like when I think of the 2000s and how girls dressed, like young girls, it goes from girly girl to tomboy. It's like a spectrum. I think they were trying to put Sam at the end of that spectrum. I forgot to show you. The necklace that I've been wearing this whole time is my Colon family, what's that called? Crest. When I was looking at the accessories that Sam wears, it was mostly long necklaces, so I went for a long necklace. Alright, another Sam outfit. I noticed Sam would wear these low-cut sweaters and then a graphic shirt underneath, so I did just that. A little bit too big for me, but it's fine. My point is coming across. So this is the shirt that I thrifted, and then I put on like a blinged out white trash shirt and some black capris, or at least I think these are called capris. I'm not sure about these in particular. I don't know, this outfit kind of hits. Maybe I should start dressing like I'm in a Nickelodeon show. I'm gonna get my boyfriend to start wearing those graphic shirts and unbuttoned tuxedo vests and carry a guitar everywhere. Here's here's my final Sam outfit. I thrifted this long sleeve shirt and this bedazzled little shirt. Got it zipped up halfway, of course, and got my blue capris on. I think this is pretty accurate. I think I did a pretty good job with Sam. I didn't do as good of a job with Carly because I can't like get inside of her mind. But I feel like if I was brave enough, I would wear this. Like legitimately. I feel like that would take either a large amount of confidence or ignorance. Here's a Freddy-inspired outfit. I bought the hoodie and the polo from the thrift store, and I also threw back on my Sam pants because I don't know what the fuck else Freddy would wear. Khaki shorts, I don't have those and I wasn't gonna buy some. I bought him a Vineyard Vines polo because I just think Freddy seems like the type of motherfucker to buy from Vineyard Vines. I don't know if I've ever seen Freddy wear the hoodie and polo combination, but I know he wears this sort of thing underneath his polos a lot. And sometimes he'll just double layer his polos, I've noticed. He will have two collars sticking up. I don't know a lot about men's fashion, so I don't know if that's illegal, but I certainly wouldn't do it. I wasn't inspired by Freddy's wardrobe very much, but I did want to include him. And also this shirt was like on sale for like a few cents, so I don't really feel that bad about it. But I do not know what I will be doing with this shirt afterwards. I will probably be using it for fabric. This is my next and final Freddy outfit. It's just a button up over a black long sleeve shirt. Got the Sam pants on. This is certainly the most boring outfit I have to offer today. All Freddy know is button up shirt and a scrunchy long sleeve. Next we have Spencer. I noticed that his wardrobe mainly is long sleeve shirts and graphic shirts layered on top. I noticed that a lot of times he's wearing like a little graphic Henley sort of looking thing. So I bought that, I guess. This is a shirt I already have. And some jeans I already had. Do I look like I would offer you spaghetti tacos on a date? This is my final outfit. Still have the same jeans on, different shirts. I bought this one, gave me massive Spencer vibes, just the unnamed slightly edgy shirt. And of course the white long sleeve shirt underneath, slightly rolled up to make me look a little bit more manly. So that's the end of my video. This was a very fun project. I wish it costed me less money, and I hope after my video you will be binge watching some more iCarly, because I will be doing that. Thanks. Bye.